Hello traders, the title of the video is How Does CCI Indicator Work? Part 2. Have you watched part 1? Please watch part 1 so you may understand more how does CCI indicator work. This is part 2. In the first part of this series of video, we were talking about, when the CCI is overbought, practically trading, what are the steps that we can take to buy or sell. In this second part, we will be using the oversold CCI, showing traders the correct steps one should take before one can buy or sell when the CCI is oversold. Some traders may be wondering, can we sell when the CCI is oversold? Yes, sometimes we can sell, and I will show you in this tutorial. Let's get started. So I have done my work. So anytime the CCI is below negative 100 or minus 100, it is oversold. But what we are looking for, we want the CCI to be below the negative 100. So negative 100 somewhere, roughly somewhere there. Anytime the CCI is well below the negative 100, we want it to start turning. So it is not sufficient for the CCI to go below it. You can see here it went below it, but it starts turning here. So when it is below the negative 100, wait for it to start turning. If it starts turning, and that candlestick bar that make it to turn is closed on that time frame, draw a key level on the price step. So you see here, so it start turning here after one candlestick bar is closed. So we want to put, you see, I do that the vertical lines. Which candlestick bar has turned it? Where is that candlestick bar? Here, this one. Okay, I'll color it for now into orange. That's the one. That's the key level. We were here. When it start turning, you draw that key level. Very important. Before you will buy, talking about the step that you should take before you can buy and sell. When the CCI is oversold, you draw first that key level. And then if the common trend line that we draw very close to the price is going down until the CCI reaches oversold zone, now it starts turning. If that common trend line is broken and the candlestick bar that breaks that common trend line is closed, you see it's a very long one here. It's a very long candlestick bar. If it's a very long candlestick bar, wait for the price to come down again. You see here, you want it to come down a bit. If you do not want to wait for that candlestick bar to close, you go to the next lower time frame. Now I'm on the monthly chart. If I see like this, it start turning and I want to be part of it before the candlestick bar is closed, I'll go to the weekly chart. All right. I don't want the video to be too long. Let's move on. If the common trend line is broken and that candlestick bar that breaks the trend line is closed, we will implement a different time frame trading method to buy it. By using a different time frame trading method, we are waiting for a signal. If there is no signal to buy, we will not buy at all. We'll keep our money in our bank, or if you have too much money to waste, you'll donate it to 24 in your way website. Okay? All right. If there is no signal to buy, don't buy. If there is a signal to sell, sell instead. So here it was a messy one. We have a long candlestick bar. People wait for the pullback. Here you see those candlestick bar pull back a bit to the median line of the long candlestick bar, and then implement a top-down trade method to buy. It wasn't a good one. Didn't go up very much. The only time that you will sell is when the CCI is oversold. The only time that you will sell, you see that key level. If, for instance, the price breaks below that key level and retest it, and the common trend line of that rally that was retesting it is broken, You will now use a different time frame trading method to sell it. Don't worry, we have more example coming up soon. Here again, here is oversold, which price level, where the price turning, which key level are we watching? This one. So I'm going to change it also into orange so you can see it. That's the one. So we are here. Before we will attempt to buy it, something should happen. Common satellite is broken. Again, you see that candlestick bar is a little bit long. It's a little bit long. We don't want it to be too long. If the common straight line is broken, we will implement, and that candlestick bar that breaks that trend line is closed on that time frame. We will implement a top-down trading method to buy it. We will only buy it if there is a signal to buy. However, if the price breaks below that orange key level and final resistance, though, which means break below, retest, common straight line is broken, though the CCI is oversold, we can still sell it if we find a resistance below that key level. Here, it didn't go below it. Common straight line was broken. It went up a bit, pulled back again. Why? Because the first candlestick bar is too long. Everybody wanted to buy near this level. That's the idea, because they want to buy near this level. So because it ran far away from it, they want to pull it back a bit. This is normal. This move down is normal. Implement a top-down trading method to buy it. Or if the CCI is oversold and the common center line is broken as it did here, and then you see a higher low after that, and the common center line is broken here, implement a top-down trading method to buy. Don't buy into a resistance level, meaning that sometimes you may have a signal to buy, and you say, George, I follow the correct step. I implement a top-down trading method. I see the signal to buy, but the signal is into a resistance level. Don't buy into a resistance level. If that is the case, wait for the price to climb above that resistance to find a support. So you're going to wait before you buy. So sometimes traders implement a top-down trading method. They say, okay, set up. Oh, now there is a signal. But where is the signal? Signal is just a little bit below a resistance level. Wait, okay? What? This is about this one. How does CCI indicator work? Part 2. We are using oversold. Now we are here. This one is oversold. Start turning. Which price level? This one. This one here. We draw it here. So I'm going to change the color of that also into orange. So you may follow me carefully, because I want you to master this. Don't you want to master this? Okay. So we are here. This level here. Okay. So when can we buy? If the common straight line is broken, and that candlestick bar, you see, this is a nice one. You see, it's not very long, just gently went up. This is a very good one. Now implement a top-down trading method to buy. If there is no signal to buy, don't invent it, don't force it. Cool. If there is a signal to buy, and also there is no resistance, okay, everything looks good, and you buy, you're going into the entry time frame. But for one reason or another, the signal failed on a signal time frame, close the trade and wait for another setup. All right? But if you were here, though the CCI is oversold, if the price did below that orange trend line and then rally up to retest it or form a lower high below that orange trend line, you can sell it using a different time frame trading method, even though the CCI is oversold. So watch part 1 in full. Don't watch it halfway, please. All of it, okay? YouTube video is like cooking for children. You cook, your mother cook for you. They're expecting you to eat the food. All right? So especially if you visit France, all right, if somebody invites you for dinner and they spend a lot of time to cook for you, and you finish everything, they are very happy. All right? They want to see you cleaning the plate with the bread. That's why the French eat bread. Clean the plates. All right. Now it's a lunchtime in London, okay? So here we are now, oversold, yes or no, okay? What do we do? Which price level is it turning around? This one. And let's color it now again into orange. Are you following me? Good. All right. If you're following me, I'm happy, man. So we are here, yes or no? When can we buy? Now you know it. Common center is broken. This is a very interesting one. Why this one is very interesting? Because we have a candlestick pattern, a candlestick bar with what? A long tail piercing through that orange line. So in fact, if you understand candlestick bar, this candlestick bar pattern, you will not even wait for the common center line to be broken. These are candlestick pattern trader bought it here. You see, this is a candlestick pattern here. A candlestick bar with a long tail piercing through a key level. So just alone, you see, I took out a CCI is oversold. You are not even waiting for the common center to be broken. After this candlestick bar is closed, because it's a candlestick pattern with a long tail piercing to a key level, you are now ready to implement a top-down trading method. So you will be part of those traders that are making it to go above that common center line. You see, it went too far. The following candlestick bar, those who bought it here start taking profit. But if you did not understand the candlestick bar here, you may be buying above that candlestick bar. That candlestick bar is also a little bit long. We prefer it to be a little bit shorter. If you see it's a bit long like this, you want it to pull back a bit. You want to wait a bit. It's something just, train your mind that way. If they push it too far away, you want to wait for it. Because the whole idea for that pullback, because you want to buy near that key level. You see, it's up there. So where are you going to hide your stop loss? It becomes tricky. So everybody wanted to come near a little bit, and then they will hide their stop loss here, especially swing traders. That's the whole idea of that pullback when we have a long candlestick bar that is breaking the trend line. You see? But if the price, you see here, break below that key level, and the candlestick bar that break below it is closed, you see this one is closed, now near it. That's why we wait for it to close it, to close first. If it close below it and then rally to retest it, and the common center line is broken, you will look for an opportunity to sell it down using what? Different time frame trading method. Oh, George, I thought you said top-down trading method is the same thing. Okay, George, I thought you said multiple time frame trading method is the same thing. So top-down trading method, different time frame trading method, multiple time frame trading method, the same thing. All right. You see, it works beautifully. This is a beautiful swing trading setup. Wow, look at that, beautiful. All right, but you can understand why they're pushing it down a bit here. All right, those who did not enter here, they say, oh, bring it back a bit here so we can hide our stop loss here. Okay, price going up, price looking for a better resistance level. Never buy into a resistance level. This is something I need to say 100 times, because sometimes traders learn fast about the top-down trading method, and then they start using it and say, oh, George, it's not working. I follow the system. Okay. So this will conclude our discussion today. All right, same thing here, you see here. So oversold, this one. All right. This one is oversold. What do you need? Where is happening? That line there. Okay. Are you following me? Or are you ahead of me? Stay behind me. All right, please. Or watch what we are doing here. Okay. Now I'm doing all this to make you watch the video more, all right? So you may smile, laugh, all right, after whatever busy day, blah blah blah. So yeah, it's overshot. You just touch it. You see, negative 200. Touch it a bit. It's overshot. All right. The key level is this one. When can we buy? I thought that we should always buy when the CCI is oversold. No. If the common center is not broken, don't buy anything. So you see here, this one break it. This is the one that break it. Very tall, isn't it? It's a little bit tall, isn't it? Will you agree? Because you want to implement your top. Sometimes the price can go up from the high of this candlestick bar and go up. So you can draw a line at the high and also at the low of this candlestick bar and the median line. So if all work well, if you implement the top-down trading method, it may just go up. Or it may start going up fast and then the signal will fail. Close your trade, grab some profit, and run away with that. Okay, so just remember that. So you see, they want it to come back here. You see, this one brought it a bit far. They say, okay, now it's going up. Okay, now before we want to buy near this level. It's happening all the time. Sometimes you just go pam 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 pam. You say, oh George, you say that it's going to pull back. It does not have to do the same thing all the time. That's why when we use a different time frame method, we are watching the signal. We are watching the signal. Signal to buy. Okay, are we buying at the right place? Are we buying to resistance level? Okay. So in fact, if you are not part of this one, it becomes tricky. Sometimes you may have a losing trade, not because you haven't done your bit, but just because sometimes, okay, there are losing trade. What are you going to do about that? Do you want to have 100% winning rate? Well, it doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Okay, it doesn't exist. What? Sometimes traders start day, they take the first trade, losing trade, second trade, losing trade, third trade, losing trade. All right, myself, if I trade one financial instrument, one first trade, losing trade, second trade, losing trade, third trade, losing trade, I will leave that financial instrument for that day. I will leave it. I won't trade it anymore that particular day. I may trade it another day. Why? Because I think that it's not friendly to me. 3 trades in a row losing. It happens. But sometimes trader take trade, losing trade, second trade, losing trade, and the third one, here it is, working beautifully. Nice. So like this now, you may do everything correctly, they may take you out. You say, George, I trust you, don't trust me, please. Okay? Alright. And then you run away and look at it. And then the following man, look at that. Token is about token is about token. See, George TSTWSY008 is useless. Okay, for you, it's useless. Okay. Okay, you see now? So here it is. Common settler is broken. Token is bar. We want it to pull back. Sometimes it may go out. Here it is. It works, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that. It's going up. If it break below this key level, break below, retail common settler is broken, we can sell it. I was looking for one example when it break below. Here, this is one example here. Look at this one. See, oversold, yes or no? Only a little bit. It went down only a little bit. So you see here, it was oversold here. Okay, it went up a bit. Common seller was broken. People bought. It went up a bit. Now it break below that key level, which this is here. Now it came back to retest it. If you look carefully here, the common sector line was broken and the price went down a little bit. This is one example when the CCI was oversold, price went up a bit but came back below it and then retest that the same key level and found a resistance, but it went down only 1 month. Is there a better example? Okay, so this will conclude our discussion today about how does CCI indicator work part 2. So this is the end of this series of video, but before we wrap it up, I need to tell traders that there are many other ways that we use the CCI. We can use the CCI patterns, talking about double bottom, double top, all right, bullish chart pattern for the CCI itself. Okay, as a trading setup, we can use the trend lines of the CCI. Okay, we can do everything that we can do with the price with the CCI. We can even place a pitchfork tool on the CCI itself. All right, so you may know when it's likely to become overbought. We find a resistance, but at the end of the day, we are not trading the CCI itself, but we are using the CCI to trade what? The price. What are we trading? The price, not the CCI. So don't think that that's the only way. Okay, talking about part 1, part 2, that's not the only way that we can use the CCI. But generally speaking, when they are using the CCI, they are working with the overbought and oversold. That's why I'm focusing on overbought and oversold in this tutorial. If you want to learn more about the CCI trading strategy, check our playlist. I think I have many playlists: CCI divergence, CCI strategy, CCI trading videos, playlists at Day Pro Traders YouTube channel. Check also our website to master the CCI trading oversold at www.dayprotraders.com. You have any question, suggestion, lament, complaints, please put in the comment section, and in due course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Day Pro Traders. Be sure to click on the notification bell, so anytime we record a new video, you will be the first person to be notified. Sometimes I'm posting video at my Facebook page. My Facebook page is Stochastic-MACD. Follow us also on Facebook. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about how does CCI indicator work, part 2. This is a series of video about CCI, how does CCI work, part 1 and part 2. Watch part 1 and also watch part 2. Take time. Everything that you have heard in this tutorial, use a demo account, practice. If you use it straight away, it doesn't work, don't discount it, come back in your own time, step by step, like somebody who is training to become a specialist, a CCI trader. Once you get a skill, now you start using it, you're going to gain experience. There will be losing trade, there will be winning trade, but as you are polishing it gently, patiently, and you master it, you own it, and you start making more winning trade than losing trade. For some traders, it will just help you. Probably you were doing it all over the place, meaning that probably you are losing thousands of dollars before. After watching this video, the improvement that you may see is that now I'm not making too much mistake. I was losing $500 a day before. Now I'm only losing $50. That's improvement, isn't it? So if this video has been useful to you, please let us know, all right, by giving us thumbs up, please. Thumbs up, please. All right. However, if you think that George, you are trying to impress me in your funny accent, all right, mark it down. Okay. If you think that this is an essential tutorial, feel free to share with your friend on Google+, Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about how does CCI indicator work. Thank you for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Happy trading to you all.